So
He's scanning the.
yes.
Okay.
We are entrepreneurs. We are not private practitioners. We are not dispensers. So हम जॉब देने वाले हैं, जॉब लेने वाले नहीं हैं.
Why the screen time is affecting the balance?
Because to make the children more user friendly, for example, if a child wants to draw and communicate, they have this clipboard. Also this alarm is our key feature, because the app is linked to the parents mail id. So whenever a child is in trouble, or when they have any incident, they just have to press the alarm option.
So far we have had a lot of testing for auditory processing, but the training is the problem. We are finding out visual outcomes.
Every companies have an interface with them, like Noah link, Troll link, okay, and USB links are there. iPros are there. For this hearing aids, there is nothing required in this. No interface. They are directly connected with the Bluetooth to your laptop, and then the programming has been done.
Welcome back to channel. Now this is day 2 of Shakon. Ahmedabad is quite chilly. It's not so chilly, but it's a very in Marathi we call it Gulabi Thandi. Okay, so it's like that. Yesterday evening I had gone to Atal Bridge and I had my own peaceful me time. Session is started at 9 o'clock. So let's see, lot of learnings. We will also visit the stalls today. Let's go through the day together.
So if you look at the importance as a value on a scale on the axis, it's very high, right? I want to graduate well, do well for myself. Then take an example of while you're studying for something that gets you to graduate, a text comes. So importance on this axis of importance, getting a text is meh, not important, right? So graduating, very important. Getting a text and answering it immediately, not important. Well, there's a problem because the prefrontal cortex is not operating with one axis. There's another axis. Anybody can guess what the other axis is? Time domain. The problem is the text came now, and the graduation hat doesn't come in 4 years. So even though you're working on a paper, reading this article, you're researching, it is so intangible because the product is not delivered for another 4 years. But the text is a product that can be delivered by receiving another text. So this imbalance in the time domain is really, really messing with the brain. So because the delivery of the reward, which is graduation, is way in the future, its impact is deeply discounted.
It was such a wonderful presentation by Suchita Kamath ma'am. This session was more of a personality development. I got a lot of insights about the human behavior and why we act the way we act. There is something which I wanted to say. I might be criticized for this, but I'm anyways going to say this. It says 9 a.m. session, and if you see, the hall is 80% empty. But if I go to breakfast area or the photos area, you will see more crowd there than this. It's a morning session. We don't get the opportunity to listen to speakers like Suchita ma'am so easily. I think if you have come for event like this, we should focus on learning and be and present for all the talks. Networking, photographing, we can be done later. If you have paid for it, you have traveled for it, you have spent a day from your workspace, how do you feel comfortable spending that time just to sit around and not learning? I think everybody should be attentive for all the sessions. This is my personal opinion.
Myself Barka Hotmani. I am from SSG Mumbai. The title of our research is Investigating the Impact of Prolonged Screen Time on Vestibular Function in Adults Using OVEM. Multiple studies have also shown that prolonged screen time negatively affects the cognition, attention, as well as vestibular function. 30 participants.
30 participants.
With a self questionnaire using Google Forms to interview that how much they spend on the, how much they have screen time over weekdays and weekends. We did the OM test.
Conclusion states prolonged screen time exposure may subtly influence the ocular vestibular functioning. But why the screen time is affecting the balance?
Because organ like vestibular, the utricle is related to balance.
Okay.
And the pathway that leads to ocular oblique muscle. That's
Right.
why.
Oh.
Okay, they are connected through a pathway.
Great. This is a great research and very different perspective. So the bottom line is I need to reduce my screen time.
Hi Kiran, and
Hi, Kiran.
she's Ananya. A study, as the title says, contralateral suppression of CVM. So how basically in cochlear responses, contralateral suppression of OE is well established.
Yeah.
So in vestibular reference, contralateral suppression of CVM is not till established till now in humans. So for in 1 year, first we did baseline. Normal CVM montage at 125 dB peak SPL at 500 Hz, followed by contralateral narrowband noise at 4 different intensities, that is 40, 50, 60, 70 in randomized order. Like we have for control we have divided into 2 groups. One is noise group, one is non-noise group. So in the noise group there is significant suppression in CVM amplitude at 70 dB HL, which again replicates the contralateral suppression of OEs. So this is the starting point for proving vestibular efferent is present in humans.
I am Sai Priya. I am coming from Murph Institute of Speech and Hearing. I will be presenting on the topic assessing vestibular functioning in individuals with cochlear implant and normal and malformed cochlea. So major aim of our study is to assess and compare the vestibular functioning in cochlear implanted children with normal and malformed cochlea. So here we done 3 tests. One is a functional head impulse test, craniocorpography and CVM. So moving on to the discussion part, F it shows the reduced vestibular ocular reflexes, especially in the anterior canal, where are no significant differences seen in the posterior and the horizontal canal. CCG reveals that only the dynamic balance was affected, not the static balance, and CVM show the absent WIM findings in the malformed cochlear group. So routine vestibular assessment and post-implantation follow-up is essential for early detection, timely intervention, which improves the quality of life.
Now suppose I have cochlear implant children who are already been implanted. For them I should do the vestibular test?
Yes, if the child is within this range, because these tests the child have to understand the...
So in 7 to 15 years, functional head impulse test, craniography, cervical vestibular evoke myogenic potential. That is fine. What is craniography?
So craniocorpography is a subjective test to diagnose the postural balance and the postural balance, which includes 3 set of tests, which is a Romberg, tandem gait and the Untenberger, to rule out the postural sway and angular deviation.
Great. Thank you so much. Thank you.
I'm Jayalakshmi, Assistant Professor at Murph Institute of Speech and Hearing. This is Ms. Sanusha Rao and Mr. Matthew Nishant. So hereby presenting a paper on cross-domain application of voice therapy in dysphagia, yawn-sai for cricopharyngeal spasm. So we all know that cricopharyngeal spasm can cause dysphagic symptoms because of excessive upper esophageal constriction. First line of medical treatment would be surgical intervention, but in cases where surgical intervention are not feasible, especially due to age or any other spinal constraints, we have to rely on behavioral intervention. Here we present a case of a 73-year-old female who has persistent swallowing difficulty since 2015, but with respect to her, due to her cervical spondylitis and other spinal constraints, we couldn't give Shakti's exercise, so we had adopted a usual voice therapy technique, which is yawn-sai, for a dysphagia case, wherein we had found out that yawning is going to induce laryngeal lowering and pharyngeal widening, which is facilitating bolus transit.
How did you come to this idea? Okay, let's...
Yawn-sai is usually for voice therapy.
Yeah, nobody thinks let's apply this in the dysphagia.
But we got to know, pharynx is going to relax.
Right.
So we wanted to attempt that. Yes, and it really worked.
So do you think that for somebody who will be going for under surgery, yawn-sai also can become a temporary management technique?
Yes, we can definitely try.
Medical fitness to go for surgery, they can probably
Till then they can manage with the yawn-sai.
Yes.
Okay. So I think we should do some research. Maybe somebody who will be going for surgery, if they can be attempted with the yawn-sai, if they can benefit, and we have large sample size, then it can become a new treatment approach itself altogether. Thank you. We have one more interesting research paper. What's your good name?
My name is Debashish Majumdar.
Yours?
My name is Lucas Kumar Sahu.
Okay. Which college you're from?
So I am from AYJ NISSD from Mumbai.
So you have developed tinnitus functional performance questionnaire, Bengal language. Okay. Was this done at AYJ Mumbai?
Yes, it is done in AYJ Mumbai.
Okay. How did you get the Bengalis there?
So Bengali, actually I sent in some of my friends in Tripura.
Okay.
And some of in Bengal, and otherwise a few were there in Mumbai.
Awesome. Best of luck.
Thank you.
This is the private practice has been taught over and over and over again. And from negativity to positive way, we have come a long way. We are entrepreneurs. We are not private practitioners. We are not dispensers. So हम जॉब देने वाले हैं, जॉब लेने वाले नहीं हैं.
Directly with the patients. They always think, and also in curriculum actually, now they do not have that much knowledge or.
So when we talk about financial literacy, it's very, very critical. Filing up returns. That how to do all this is very important to learn.
Globally, the literature says in advanced countries, the penetration rate is 15 to 20%. I have to generate my own revenue as a commitment to myself and to my family. Nobody is going to give a donation to us. A successful entrepreneur needs a lot of different qualities other than the clinical skill sets. So now
So hard skill would be clinic economics. So if you have multi-center or anything, you should know how your clinic dynamics flow. So you should know from which center you are having revenue, which center you have less revenue, RA.
Awareness, action and accountability should be there.
Communication with team members or even with your patients, etc. I think that's something that needs to be worked upon.
then the foresight of the planning skills. What I want to achieve in this year, financial year, versus what is my goal or target in 2 years from now.
I started, the goal was to provide services under one roof for people of my area, of my locality. But when we started Cochlear Implant program, the goal changed. Because the people were traveling from far and away, my goal became to provide services to those people.
Company, please stop advertising CIC or IIC hearing aid because you are supporting the concept of stigma.
I say that single locations have better margins, better profitability compared to multi-centers because the cost goes up, the cap goes up. We have multi-centers, but we are, the centers which do not do well, we should be able to identify those and close them. So the profitability goes up.
Break time. Now let's time to visit the stalls. Let's see what are our products matter here in this stall, and we will see what are the products they have.
See, we have our SafeBuds, okay, which are the lifestyle product. 134 languages are there in this. So, and you have AI translation note also, and also the meetings time. If you want to connect in the meeting time, if you want to listen to a speaker, he's speaking in English, and if you want that I should listen in Hindi, Gujarati or any other languages, so that is also possible. And now when it comes to the other product which we have is the bone conduction product. So in this we have the year new is the product name. Okay.
How much is the bone conduction coverage? We say the shoulder it covers?
Around, see, if we say it's cover around 60, but what we say it's majorly it's 55 what we say in this.
Okay.
In hearing aid, RICs, we have BTEs, but one which other companies don't have, that is tinnitus. For tinnitus, what it is required. So it covers all the therapies, it has different types of modules which we have kept in this. We are going only with the professional audiologists.
Alliance Biomedica, we are the exclusive distributors for GSI audiology equipments made in USA, and we have the complete range of audiology equipments such as audiometers, emittance, OE, AABR and BERA system also with us. Okay, this, as you can see, this model is a 2-channel audiometer called as AudioStar Pro, and this we have the automated screening audiometer. This is a tympanometer. Okay, we have 2 versions in this thing. This is the VNG system, sir. Yeah, VHIT, video head impulse.
My name is Deven Vartak. My company name is Voice Tech. We are distributing a product for a doctor speech company, and this is a US based product. We have a product for voice analysis, speech therapy, language therapy, then CAPD. There are various options are there.
Okay.
and it will display certain recording the data which will come, and it will tell what is the voice quality.
अरुण कुमार, और ये स्पीच गियर की प्रोडक्ट है। इसमें डिफरेंट टूल्स है ओरोमोटर एक्सरसाइजेज के लिए। ये सारे टूल्स जितने भी आप टूल्स देख रहे हैं, ये टंग एलिवेशन, टंग डिप्रेशन, और ये हिक्की है। फिर ये जिस बच्चों को ओरल सेंसरी इशूज होती हैं या जिसको मिस आर्टिकुलेशन है, टंग मूवमेंट डिलेड है, उनके लिए ये सारे टूल यूज किया जाता है।
So I think you also conduct workshops how to use
that is called OSIT, Oral Sensory Motor Integration Therapy.
Myself Chandrakant, and I am from GN Resound. We have a complete new portfolio, that is a Vivia and Savi platform. As you can see here, this is the micro RI, you can see. So we are going to launch this particular product in March, which is coming with the AI technology and DNN chip. Additionally, it is available with the 9 series product. People are suffering or complaining about the hearing noise condition, so we have an exceptional chip, that is a DNN chip. So I would request all the people who are looking for the better hearing, you can go with the Vivia and Savi segment.
Myself Alaswamy, I am working as an audiologist in Alps International Private Limited. We are going to launch new hearing aids in the February. So this is the world's smallest CIC hearing aid. So completely in the canal hearing aid. So it is coming with audio streaming also. And we are also having one more hearing aid, receiver in the canal hearing aid, RIC. So it is also coming with rechargeable sector. So it is also having Bluetooth connectivity, artificial intelligence and noise cancellation option. For both the hearing aids, the cost is 1,18,000 with charger. So we have Autoport OAE, tympanometer, and we are also having one more unique product. So we don't need to take impression for making the CIC. Select the ear, then we can scan the ear. So
he's scanning the ear.
Yes.
I am Tasneem Manasawala. I am the founder of the Set Speech app. So Set Speech is a web-based app. It's an app for speech therapy. In Set Speech, we have compiled all therapy material and put it on a digital platform. Set Speech can be used across patient population from children to adults. It can also be used across speech-language communication disorders. We currently have Set Speech available in 2 languages, and this is how we have organized the activities under 8 headings. So you have your speech and language exercises, you have automatic speech tasks, you have various speech and language tasks, you have a section named as Scrolls and the Picture Bank, where you can create your own therapy material. So in speech and language task, we have your listening modality and your visual modality task. Under visual modality, you have these various activities and picture description. So these are the kind of pictures we have. Very Indianized, very culturally relevant therapy material. You can use it with children with misarticulations, to adults having dysarthria, to adults having aphasia, or children having speech and language delays. You can use it for misarticulations, stammering, aphasia, dysarthria, dysphagia, voice, and you name it.
Hi, I'm Rakshita from Exceptional Learning, and I'm a Senior Subject Specialist SLP. So here basically it's a hybrid practice we follow. That is, ours is a US based company, so we have a software and hardware solution. In software, so if a client is walking in from screening, that is the case history to assessment, goals, digital material and teletherapy platform, session report, progress, everything is in one place. So you don't have to jump around different application to find in. And we also have our hardware solution, that is our Verge tab or digital activity book, through which you can take the client. This is for clients exclusively. They can attend online therapy sessions through this, and also therapists can add in the home training activities, which basically works on an offline mode. So this device is completely controlled by therapists. You can recommend for the long-term clients. Yes. So for example, if you're working with the attention and you're teaching the color concept, so in that case, if I open this activity, so I'll be allocating to the child, and then I ask the child to pop only red balloons. So in that case, if the child is doing this activity,
So this digital activity book will record the trial, how long the child took, and this feedback will be sent to the therapist. Taking care of major concerns like traveling time. A lot of patients have trouble coming to the clinic every day, so they can sit at home and attend online therapy. And also, like if they are not frequently coming, so in that case you can train the mother, recommend them this digital activity book. Weekly 2 days they can.
Hello sir, I am Yogesh Gaurav and I am from HAC Acoustic Technologies. We are the distributor for IHS, which is from USA, and Myco from Germany for the audiological equipments. And we are doing hearing screening diagnostic equipments, and we have complete range from screening audiometer to diagnostic audiometer, screener tympanometer to diagnostic tympanometer, and after that we have newborn screener and OEs also. And apart from that, from IHS we have a complete range of diagnostic BERA, from screener BERA to diagnostic BERA for cochlear implant, full range.
So many nice products, new products are developed. Okay, still a lot of saws are pending. We'll try to cover quickly.
I am Priya, and we over here have Brain Central by Meditech. We are mainly dealing with auditory processing, training and testing. So far we have had a lot of testing for auditory processing, but the training is the problem. We are finding out visual outcomes with tangible results for each of us. So there are 8 tests in this, and each test is administered on the person.
What are the tests?
There is reaction time, there is pitch pattern testing, there's durational pattern, sorry.
So
this is the app. You will need the headphones for
Headphone
each of them.
Okay. So what happened?
So you will get one sound in one ear. You have to choose whether it's in the left ear or the right ear.
Okay.
And when you get a right answer, if you get a wrong answer, this number keeps increasing.
So what is stimulus?
It's click stimulus and pure tones. That's just one of the tests. There are 8 like that.
So with the help of these drivers, what we can do is, it's a third-party wraparound driver. With the help of this, we can connect multiple stereo channels into a single multi-channel audio output. USB audio interface looks, these audio interfaces will cost around 200 to 300 rupees. So you can plug into each of these, USB port of the laptop. This is available in this GitHub webpage. Okay, there are 2 software which can be readily installed and used.
So I have not yet seen the speech hall till now. So I'm searching for a hall. And now I got the way, and now we are going to the speech hall. Let's see what is the topic going on there. I think as per schedule there should be oral presentations right now.
So here is the demonstration of it. And the first one, we used to put it like a finger, like a ring over there, or the gloves, finger caps. So first one will be representing an object. For example, I have taken one object as a car. So first is the object description, that is a car. Second one is the color, that is a blue color. Which category it belongs to, the transportation or the vehicle? Where do you see the car? It's on the road. Who drives the car? It depends on the child ability, that they can see it's a mom or the person who is driving the car.
So I could not attend the whole oral presentation. Very interesting something I heard about the punch technique, but we need to go in detail. But it was disheartening to see hardly only 20 people were there for attending the presentations. भाई कॉन्फ्रेंस अटेंड करो, कॉन्फ्रेंस के लिए आए हैं, प्लीज अटेंड द कॉन्फ्रेंसेस. ओके, नाउ इट्स टाइम फॉर द लंच.
Labat Asia Private Limited, what we're doing here is trying to give you value for money solutions, but at the same time without compromising on the quality. See, this is a company which actually was started in 2010, and before that all the audiology devices were being imported into India, and there were hardly any good devices being manufactured. But then we thought that there is a gap and we must do something. We started as a joint venture with an Italian company, Labat International. Subsequently, we started our own R&D in 2012 and we set up a manufacturing facility in Chandigarh, which is, I would say, it is at par with or better than 95% of the facilities worldwide. Audiometers actually start from 60,000 onwards and tympanometers let in the range of 1,40,000 rupees plus taxes. ABR systems, ASSR system, that again starts from 3.5 lakh.
That's right now. So let's go back to some research paper and visit some more places.
Myself Anagha Malode, and the title of our poster is The Link Between Child Screen Time with Maternal Screen Time and its Impact on Child's Development. So we assessed the child screen exposure using the ScreenQ instrument and documented maternal screen time using subjective questions and examined the associations between them. Final conclusion is that maternal screen time alone is not a strong predictor of higher child screen exposure in Indian scenario, because the sample was collected in middle class and lower middle class families, so there are not dedicated devices for children to watch. A single device is used by multiple people, so the higher maternal screen time does not necessarily impacts the child screen exposure.
Good morning, I am Clarenjoli representing the Speech Clinic Dubai. Today we are here with our two products. First is our AAC app designed by the speech therapist from the Speech Clinic Dubai. We have three features in the AAC app: the AAC, the language activities and the gestalt. This is the AAC app. We have made more advanced options in this to make the children more user friendly. For example, if a child wants to draw and communicate, they have this clipboard. Also, this alarm is our key feature because the app is linked to the parent's mail ID. So whenever a child is in trouble or when they have any incident, they just have to press the alarm option. So the parent will be immediately notified by mail. We also have the language activities and we have the gestalt. Gestalt is our unique feature. No other AAC app has this gestalt feature. If a child is in gestalt stage 1 and if they don't have enough phrases to mitigate, they can use this feature. We can, as therapists, we can use this feature because when we have the icons and we press an icon, immediately a video will pops up with the intonation music. We also have speeching cards. So we have the 4-step sequences and also where question all are now out of stock. We have all these products for higher language skill which you will not get in Amazon or anywhere. We develop by ourselves. So these are our products.
Hello, this is Dan Moorhead from GSI, which is the gold standard for tympanometry in the world. The latest advancement for the TymStar Pro is to offer wideband tympanometry. You can do in the same time that you do normal tympanometry, you can do tympanometry across all the frequencies and analyze the patient results for much better and much more thorough analysis.
People are enjoying the relaxation time. We are having relaxed time right now. Gosai sir, how are you finding the product?
प्रोडक्ट इज गुड
और ले लेना है फिर
एक तो लेना चाहिए
लेना चाहिए वेरी गुड बुकिंग करवा लो सर पैकिंग करवा लो There is general body meeting of life members of Isha. So that's the end of the second day of the IshaCon. There was a general body meeting. Some internal discussions were happening, which was limited to only life members of Isha. And now we are going to the banquet hall. There is no time. It's 8:30 in the evening. That meeting is finished, and the elections also happened. And because of shortage of time, अरे है क्या उतना जगह? खड़े रहेंगे, no problem. है ना? And now we are going to directly going for the gala dinner. Please like, share this video with the friends and subscribe the channel. Thank you very much. Lights are off. Bye bye.